Hello and welcome to this video all about the changes that happen to girls during puberty. So, let's quickly go through some of these changes that happen. Puberty usually starts in girls about between the ages of 11 to 16. One of the first things that girls may notice is that their hips become wider. You have a look at these celebrities here. And the reason for that is this area may eventually be the place where a baby begins to grow, and it needs to increase in size in order for the baby to fit in there and also to be able to get out through the woman's vagina during labour when at the end of a pregnancy. So that area needs to become wider, and you'll see that girls during puberty become more curvy in general. So what else happens? Well, one of the main changes that happens to girls during puberty is that she will grow breasts. Why does that happen? Well, if a woman does decide to have children, she's going to need to feed those infants, or that infant, and the way she will do that is from milk that is actually produced in the breasts. So they need to increase in size so that if she does have children, there's somewhere for that milk to be stored. And it's a real clear visual sign that a girl has begun to start puberty and that those changes are happening. So what else happens? Well, you may recognise one of these. It's a tampon, and this is used by girls during their periods. We've already talked about periods in a previous lesson. This is the time of the month when the wall of the uterus begins to break down and exit through the vagina as blood, and a tampon is used to collect that blood, and then it can be disposed of. The reason for that, what you'll know from our previous lesson, is that this area is going to be home to a fertilised egg if it meets a sperm on its way from the ovaries. It will implant into the wall of the uterus. So this area needs to be renewed once a month so that that environment's just right for to allow and help a baby to grow. So that's another key change to girls during puberty. Once a month an egg is released from the ovaries and a girl will begin her menstrual cycle and begin to have periods, and that's part of her reproductive system kicking into gear so that she is able to have children when she's ready. So let's think about all those changes overall. The question is, that we need to know, is how are those changes brought about? Well, the chemical in a woman's body that causes all these changes is a sex hormone. And the name of the sex hormone in women is estrogen. Bit of a funny word, starts with an O, but is actually pronounced estrogen. Okay. Also, where is that chemical made? Well, it's somewhere we were just talking about. Back in the ovaries. At the same time that a woman's menstrual cycle starts, the ovaries will begin to produce estrogen, and these chemicals go into the blood and begin to cause all those changes in girls that we've just talked about. So, in light of that, I'd like you now to turn to the part of your work booklet that is just about the changes to girls during puberty and answer the questions in that. Thank you for watching.